Today is here. Today is here. Hi friends, welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer and yarn dyer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website, blametheknots.com, and of course, right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. Today is Thursday, January 16th, and we are here for episode 40 of the podcast. I cannot believe that we are already halfway through January in 2025. This is wild. I don't know where the time went. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time. I know I have, but I don't really remember it. I feel like I haven't done it in a while. I've been kind of in like a weird space since a little bit before Christmas. And this feels really weird. So very, very quick little update at the beginning. Let's just talk about that really fast to get it out of the way before we jump into things. If you haven't been here before, I had a fall down the stairs right before Christmas. I've been very uncomfortable and just struggling to make my way through each day. And so I was a little bit down and just frustrated with how things were going. I couldn't work on my knitting and crocheting a lot. Things have been improving. I am doing better. I am still sitting on a little pillow. I am still, I can't sit for very long, so podcast will probably be a little bit short for a little while. Because I also can't stand for very long. So but I'm getting there. I'm getting a little bit better. My spirits are lifting. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. It's a shame that it is halfway through January, but before I could feel this way, but we are here. And then, of course, this week I was hit with a monster of a migraine. I was planning on filming this video on Tuesday, and then I was like, oh, I don't feel great. Let me move it to Wednesday. And then Wednesday was horrible. So now I'm filming it today. I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of a rebound headache today. We're pulling ourselves together for this video, and the lighting is awful. Everything was like nice and overcast as I was setting up. And then the sun came out, and here we are. But you know what? We're rolling with it. And now that we've had the longest introduction ever, let's talk about finished objects, starting with what I'm wearing. I am wearing a new finished object, and I am so excited about it because, like I said, I have not been able to work on things as I would like to lately, and it felt really, really good to get this done. I decided to focus on this and put some other things aside, and let this be my priority because it was at such a large gauge, and I just felt like that instant gratification would help me feel a little bit better. I just realized that you can see my camera. Oh well. Anyway, this is an unnamed new design from me. I will stand up just a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. It is just a lovely, basically worsted weight sweater. Has a really fun teeny little garter detail here at the sleeves where you pick up, and then some fun color pop details and some nice thick ribbing that I am just loving. So this does not have a name. This will not be coming out for a while. I am sorry if you are excited about it. You're gonna see me wearing it a lot this winter because it is so cozy, but I don't think it's gonna come out until the fall because at this point in time, I want to make a second sample. By the time I do that, get it into tech editing, get it into testing, it's not gonna be, there's not enough time before the cold weather is gone and no one wants to make sweaters anymore. So I think this is gonna come in the fall. And I do have a collection, a yarn collection coming up that I want to kind of connect it to. So keep an eye out for that in a while, and a name for it in a while. Anyway, let's talk about what I used for this. I used the blue, is the Periwinkle Sheep in the colorway the Warm U, which is a what's it called? Like a shop colorway for the Warm You, which I think is somewhere in New York. It was something I went to on one of our little weekend trips, I think. And then the white is my own undyed yarn in the colorway Milk Mustache, which is my undyed colorway. Both of these are fingering weight, and I held them together to get a worsted weight gauge. And then this yellowy orange pop is a fingering weight yarn from a dyer that no longer dyes in Connecticut. And this is the same color that I used for my ambidextrous socks. Oh, hey, that lighting got better, kind of. This is the same color that I used for my ambidextrous socks, which was my very first pattern ever. So it was kind of fun. I was going through some scraps and trying to figure out what I wanted to use as the color pop with this, and I just felt like that would be really special. So I love this so much. Like I said, I want to make a second sample, and because this is knit at a worsted weight gauge, I want to make it with worsted weight so that there's the option to do a, 2 strands of fingering held double or worsted weight, but I will have to figure out what color I want to use and dye it and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be coming in a while, but I love this so much and I need a name for it and I don't know what to do. So if you have any thoughts, let me know. And the sun's back. Okay, moving on to what else I finished. The next thing that I finished is something that I cannot show you. I finished, there's a loud. Wow, I couldn't even think of what word I was trying to say. Loud truck coming. I believe it is our, yes. We're just gonna pause for a second. The next project that I finished, I cannot show you because I don't have it. I don't know where it is. It is a Musselburgh hat that I made for my husband, and he is in possession of it now. And I don't know where it is. I don't know if he might have worn it to work today. I don't know. So that is a Musselburgh. I will try and, I don't even think I took a picture of it. I'll see what I can do. But it is a Musselburgh by Ysolda Teague, and I made it with the colorway Drunk Uncle, which is a DK weight yarn from Alchemy Fiber Mill, which is located in Massachusetts. So that was fun. I finished that for him as a Christmas gift. I was not able to finish it for Christmas, but I packed it up unfinished in a little box and I let him open it on Christmas, and then I finished it shortly thereafter. And then it was way too big, so I had to take out a bunch of it and redo it. I had to take out the decreases and like 4 inches of the length and then redo the decreases, something like that. I don't know how it ended up so big because I measured. I don't know, but it is now in his possession. So let's talk about the next thing that I can actually show you. The next thing you have gotten a sneak peek of if you have been keeping up with my videos lately, but I didn't talk about it at all, and that is this handspun vest that I made. Let's hold it back here so that you can see it without the sun shining on it. This is, again, another unnamed design by me coming at some point. I don't know if anyone wants to take over my schedule for me so that I can have better answers. Let me know. But this, I used the colorways, or the fiber that I used is Tropical Harmony from Three Waters Farm, and I Need Space from Oink Pigments. And I did like 1 ply of Tropical Harmony, 1 ply of I Need Space, plied them together, and got this really fun yarn that I then turned into this fun vest. And I wore it in, I think, my most recent video, my 1 week 1 skein recap video. And I love it. I love it a lot. I think I might make another one. I think I might make a design with a crew neck. I think I might make one with a V-neck, maybe a deep V. I don't know. Let me know what you would like. I'm like really loving this little kind of mock short turtleneck thing right now. But I feel like I could really make use of maybe like a scoop neck. Crew neck, scoop neck, V-neck. How many of these do I need? Let me know. Let me know what you think. But this is awesome. I used almost every single little bit of the yarn that I could, and I am so happy with it. Again, design coming soon. There is a sister pattern to this that is a sweater with long sleeves that you may have seen me talking about here before. That is still in progress. So we'll see. We'll see when this happens. Let me know what you think I should prioritize and what you really, really absolutely cannot wait until the fall to see. And we'll see what I can get out there before then. Then the only other thing I have that I finished is some yarn. And this was such a like labor of love. And it was something that was like, so I did, okay, let me start from the beginning and talk about this first. This is some CVM. It is brown CVM that I got from the yarn farm in Kingston, New York when I went there for Rhinebeck. And I am just in love with this. So I spun 1 ply of this before I fell. Then I fell. And then we were traveling for Christmas, which in hindsight, with the pain that I was in, bad idea, but that's okay. I made it through and it's fine. Then I came home and I desperately wanted to spin again, but I couldn't. There was like no way for me to sit and spin, whatever. So then as the days went on and I could sit a little bit better on my little donut pillow and make it a little bit, I would very slowly work on my spin, and it brought me so much joy. It was just, the only thing was it was so frustrating to have to go through it so slowly because I just wanted to spin and I kept having to take breaks, but I got it done and I love it so much. This might be my best yarn I've ever made. And that is a completely subjective thing. You know, you might not think it's the best yarn I've ever made because you might be an art yarn person and this is horrible art yarn. But for what I was going for, a like basically fingering to sport weight 2 ply, I think this might be my best yarn that I have ever made. And I love it so much. It is so squishy. It is so bouncy. I have, oh, I forgot to tell you how much I got out of this. I forgot to look it up. I forgot to write it down. Oh no. Stash. Okay, you need to go faster, MC, because your butt's starting to hurt. I got 479 yards. 479 yards. So what do I do with this? What do I do with this? I don't know. I desperately want to make something fun with it. I want to use up every bit of it that I can. I don't know. I really, really love it and it's perfect and it might be my favorite thing ever. Okay, well, no, I have to say my favorite handspun yarn that I've ever made is probably my Nettie, who is the first sheep that I processed the fleece myself and then turned it into yarn. That's probably my absolute favorite, but this might be my favorite that I'm actually going to work with because I plan on leaving Nettie in skein form forever. But this is so good. I love it. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. I can't wait to make something with it. I just don't know what yet or when because I have some very strict plans for myself, which I think we will talk about in a little bit. Now, I guess that's it for finished objects. So let's move in to our works in progress. That's what usually happens next, right? I've already forgotten. okay. Works in progress. This I will show you from far away because it has cat hair all over it. This is a Powerpuff Girls bag that I got from Fate's Thread, who is no longer in business, but they had fantastic bags and I have a bunch of them and I love them. This is my C Street dress and I'm so excited for it and it is stuck. What am I stuck on? I need some room. There we go. This is my C Street dress. I am using, let me show you the back so you can get like a really good picture of it. This is, sorry about the light, Thank Your, which is a colorway from my You've Got Mail Thanksgiving collection. And I love it. I love how it's coming out. It's so good. Oh, I can't stand it. So I am making mine with neutral ease. And, or at least through the bust. I think I will be shifting my ease ratios as I go through the waist and hips, but at least in the bust, it is having neutral ease, and I am in love. I am right at the point where I'm on the joining round where I will be joining for the underarms, and then I think what I'm going to do is do about maybe like 2-ish inches on the body and then come back and do the neck and the armholes just so that they're done. And then I'm just like body, body, body forever. Also because this, just like the C Street tank, this will be a collaboration with Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, who is making the knit version, and we need to finalize some shaping things. And while we are doing that, I'm just going to keep working on the stuff that I can work on. So I am going to move my little progress keeper because I have been enjoying trying to pay attention to where I am and be able to show you and all that kind of stuff from one week to the next. So this is a progress keeper from my lovely friend Wendy. Is that focusing? I cannot tell. I'm too far away. My eyes aren't good enough for this. This is a progress keeper from Wendy of Warm Stripes on Etsy, Very Warm Stripes on Instagram. I dropped my bag. Sorry, 1 second. Oh gosh, the sun was right in my eyes as I came back up. This is a handmade ceramic porcelain progress keeper, and I love it so much. I have 2 of them so far. I also have, I showed this once before, I think. This is a mug that Wendy made. And I have more progress keepers on the way. Can you tell? I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. And honestly, I think I am like really entering a time of my life where I really just want handcrafted things. Like, yeah, I can buy a progress keeper that was like made by a machine in some kind of mold or whatever, but like the handcrafted ones are just something special. So I think I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of what I currently own, and replacing them with really special ones. Anyway, that was a detour. So here I am on my C Street dress, very excited to keep going, hoping to join in the round this evening. And then we'll see what happens after that. This evening I am this makes me feel like such a sad little lonely lady, but I have not been able to drive myself since I fell. I can last in the car, like puttering around town and stuff. I mean, okay, I went to Delaware, but it was not good. And I ended up laying down in the back of the car for pretty much the entire ride. And it was horrible and it was such a bad idea. But I can sit in a car like puttering around town and stuff, but I can't go much further than that. Currently sitting in a car is the most painful thing for me, like, you know, the bumps and the angle that I have to sit at and stuff. Anyway, point is, I haven't been able to go to my knit night that I go to every week at Madison Wool. And I miss my friends that are there, and I miss the community, and I miss knitting or crocheting or whatever with everyone. And so I think tonight, I don't think I'm gonna make it again. I was hoping that I might feel good enough to try and make it this week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And plus my head is kind of funky today. So I think I'm gonna have a little knit night of one tonight. And I think like I'm gonna, at the same time that I would be at knit night, I'm gonna just like put on some YouTube or whatever and like stop doing anything else around the house. No chores, no work, no whatever. And I'm just gonna have my own little knit night of one. And it's gonna be sad, but it will hopefully bring me some joy. So I'm gonna try and join in the round when I have my knit night tonight. Today is full of tangents. I don't know what's happening. Like I said, I kind of don't remember how to do this. Let's talk about my last work in progress. And this is something you have not seen in a while. This is the Allison cardigan. And this I started, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, sorry. I have yarn everywhere. This I started, I don't even know when, a while ago, in the fall, in the late summer. August? I think I started it in August. That's not great. And then I got to the sleeves and I put it down like I always do. But lately I have been thinking, I have been feeling so good about finishing things, and I really, sorry, I moved funny. I really want to try to limit the works in progress that I have at one time. So I entered the new year with 6, and I really want to keep it at 5 or below. So I finished this. That got me to 5. But then in order to, if I want to cast anything else on, in order to keep it at 5 or below, I have to finish something. And I decided to pick up my Allison cardigan because this went so fast with the nice large gauge. I was like, yes, instant gratification. I can do this. It will feel good again. And then I can move on to my like fingering weight projects that might take me a little bit more time. But like, let me churn through some stuff that feels good. So the last time you would have seen this, it did not have this sleeve. So I did this whole sleeve. And then just this morning with my coffee, I picked up my second sleeve. So I'm just a couple of rounds into my second sleeve. Am I losing stitches? No, okay, no. Not losing stitches, but very close. So I am using my No.DK DK and my Oh Snap Surrey lace in the colorway, please focus. That is not the colorway name. The colorway name is Let Your Taste Decide. And this was from my Pop of Color collection that I released over the summer. This is based on Coke, Pepsi, those kinds of sodas. And actually, I believe I just retired this colorway. We will talk about that a little bit more in shop updates, but I just retired this colorway. But I do have a little bit left ready to ship. And also, you know, if you were like absolutely desperate to have it, you could send me a message and I'd probably dye it for you. But I did retire this dye to order color. But anyway, what I have left to do is finish the second sleeve, and then I have 2 little patch pockets to make and so on. So I am not going to put a progress keeper on this project because it will be a finished object in the next podcast. I am speaking it into existence, manifesting it. It will be finished. I mean, honestly, I'm really hoping to get that sleeve done within like 2 days. I mean, it should go pretty fast because it is a very large gauge. So I feel like the sleeve should be done by the end of the weekend. It doesn't take that long to make 2 patch pockets. And then I have to sew them on, weave in all the ends and that kind of stuff. But like, I should be done before the next podcast. So anyway, that's all I have for works in progress. Wild, I know. I do have other, like I said, projects that are, you know, not complete, but I have not actively worked on them. These are the only things that I've actively worked on since the last time I spoke with you. So let's talk about some shop news and stuff. As I mentioned, I recently retired some of my colorways. The entire You've Got Mail collection is still live, still going. I will make sure that I let you know if any of those are going to be retired at any point in time. But I did retire some of my other colorways from before I released the You've Got Mail collection, just ones that were lower sellers, or like I still have plenty of ready to ship, but like I wasn't getting many dyed to order orders, stuff like that. Just made the decision to retire some of them. But I'm pretty sure I have, no, I don't. I have a lot of them that were retired still as a couple ready to ship skeins here and there. And like I said, if you really, really need something, I'll probably dye it for you if you ask me to. I just don't want to have the uncertainty of getting random dyed to order orders. I would like to be able to know what I'm going to be offering when, you know. Anyway, so those have been retired, but other good news, exciting news, fun news is that my yarn is now, wow, you're just ruining the announcement, Shandy. Yeah? Are you so pretty? Are you so pretty? You look so pretty in the sunshine. Come here. Come here and show everybody how, oh, you go away. Okay. Her fur looks so pretty when the sun hits it. Anyway, let's go back. What was I saying? Oh, my yarn is now available on Etsy. I have had an Etsy shop since the beginning. However, honestly, I was never good about updating it with my my patterns and stuff. I kind of fell off of that. And I just decided to throw my yarn up there. So right now on Etsy, there are only dyed to order listings. So if you want to purchase any ready to ship or one hit wonders or D-stash yarn, those are all on my website. But you know, some people just really like to do all their shopping on Etsy. Sometimes you get a gift card, stuff like that. So I figured I would offer it there as well, and it didn't take that long to set up the listing, so I thought, let's put it out there for the people. So that is very exciting, and I will be getting all of my patterns up there, but they are not right now. And then I just thought of something else that I was going to tell you. Oh my gosh, I got it. Okay. If you had seen how much time I just cut out of me sitting here thinking, wow, I just got it. I added a bunch more D-stash yarn and one hit wonders to the shop. So those are up there. I might have said this last time. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't have it written down. So I did add, around the holidays, I added some more one-of-a-kinds and D-stash yarn to my website. So that is there for your shopping pleasure. And also, again, as usual, don't forget, if you sign up for my newsletter, which is linked in the description, you get a coupon code for 10% off of yarn, patterns, everything, everywhere. Talking about videos. As you may have noticed, I do, oh my God, I have spots on my face. Cool. How long has that been there? Why did no one tell me? Anyway, As you may have noticed, I have recently dropped down to posting only once a week. I would pretty consistently post twice a week, or sometimes like 2 one week, 1 the next, 2 1 week, 1 the next. But I have pretty much just gone to posting once a week. So I have only posted one video since the last time I sat down with you for a podcast, and that is my 1 week, 1 skein wrap up analysis of what happened in 2024, all that kind of stuff. And I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who commented on that video and is still commenting on that video, letting me know your thoughts and encouraging me on that challenge and encouraging me on videos in general and letting me know why you stick around and what you like about them. I really, really appreciate you offering your feedback, and I am so glad that I asked for it because I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I had made assumptions about why I thought people liked those videos more than anything else, and I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong, and I'm so glad that all of you offered your opinions. So I am now feeling very encouraged about continuing with that plan for the next year. I just updated everything in the mug. I got all the new yarns in there. I added my handspun single skeins. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to take you along with me on some vlogging adventures in the new year. Well, this year. Is it still, can we still say the new year? I'm really excited for all of that. So thank you. Truly, thank you, because it really helps a lot. Really helps a lot because I want to give you what you want. And it also just made me feel better, like I could give you what you want, because it's more attainable for me than what I thought. Anyway, I have also been working on a huge stash tracking project. As you may know, I have been doing stash tracking throughout 2024. Well, I think I started it in 2023, but I really buckled down with my stash tracking journey in 2024. And I have big plans for 2025. I have a very robust stash tracker that I have built, and all these data points and stuff. And honestly, like, it's just fun for me. Like, I don't care. If you have no interest in stash tracking, that's fine. If you want to own 5 skeins or you want to own 400 skeins, I don't care. I'm just having a lot of fun. I really like it. I have fun figuring out all the numbers and stuff. So that's why I'm on this journey. But I'm super excited for that. And that will be coming next week, is an analysis of what happened last year and resetting and restarting for this year, because I want to change how I approach my stash. And again, adding in all of my handspun. So I'm super excited about that because I want to work with it more than I have in the past. So that will be next week. Keep an eye out for it and let me know if there's anything that you really, really want to see, because I haven't actually filmed it yet. So, and I won't be filming it before this video is posted. So if there's something you really want to see next week, let me know and I'll try and get it in there for you. Okay, I think that's all I have to say for today. Life has just been, sitting for a little bit and then standing for a little bit and then sitting for a little bit and then standing for a little bit. And I had to cut down on some hours of work because I can't sit at a desk for too long. I haven't been knitting as much, crocheting as much, spinning as much, working on patterns as much. I have been very blah. And it stinks, but I'm trying to rally, trying to get a little bit better. Oh, look, the lighting fixed itself for us for the very end of the video. Anyway, I'm really excited about what is to come with the rest of this year, even though we had a bumpy start. Oh, and also make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you like being here, because I love having you here, and it would help me a great deal to reach some of my goals for 2025. So thank you so much for your support, and until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.